Ladies and gentlemen, it is Olympic season, and today we are going to be ranking every single Olympic team in NBA history. In basketball history.
From 84, because that, bro.
Yeah, we're not going back to the 30s. That is actually Milkman basketball. And we already stretched into 84. And speaking of the 1984 team, this is the 1984 team right here.
Yes, 1984 rookie Jordan, for those that don't know and or play 2K, so we all know that now. For me, I mean, this roster definitely seems top heavy at first, and rookie Jordan is no scrub, but he is still rookie Michael Jordan. However, there's a pretty obvious decline in this roster. I'm going to have to say this is easily going to be one of the worst teams. Let me look at the tier ranking again just so I can get a final grade on it. But I think the tier, you probably got to go to D tier, gang, because I'm optimistic that there's just that many better future teams.
Yeah, and I believe this is before Team USA sent like NBA players. That was like the crazy thing about 92 was the NBA started sending NBA players. Back then it was just a bunch of college players. So with that context,
Yeah, because, again, for those that wouldn't catch it, Jordan's drafted in fucking 84. Patrick Ewing, I think, is drafted a couple years later, I want to say. Mullen, the same class? Am I wrong? Maybe. I don't fucking know. But, yeah, the point is, these guys were just like, hey, join the league and hoop. I mean, join the game and hoop. Yeah, I think MJ was drafted in 84, so I don't know if he was in the NBA by that point in time. But definitely Mullen and Ewing, they're in the same class in 85. So, yeah.
Next up, we have the 1988 team. This is the team prior to the Dream Team. They went 7-1 in the Olympics. This was the embarrassment of the USA basketball team that caused them to bring out Larry Bird and Magic Johnson out of retirement.
Yeah, we're not going to do this. Yeah, I'm honestly questioning moving the other team up. How bad this team is. It's literally known as the bad team in Team USA history. You can look at the numbers all you want, dog. That is Charles D. Smith and the motherfucking Bimbo Coles, dog. No, I don't
Bimbo
have to do this.
Coles is crazy.
I don't have to do this with y'all, man. Like, I get it. There's gonna be some niche player that everybody cares about. Apparently, that's the name of the game nowadays. But no, bro. 8-point a game, Mitch Richmond ain't moving me, bro. Not that he was that bad in the NBA, but come on, bro. Come on.
They got two Charles Smith, and they was both made. Damn.
Like, come the fuck on, bro.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm gonna move 84 to trash because I'm looking at the names on the 84 team, and they went 8-0.
Yeah, that's another thing. They still went 8-0, so the other team lost as well as the all-time embarrassing for the team.
Yeah, come on, David. What are we doing? Next up, we have the 1992 Dream Team,
and this is why you let him cook. I don't need to do too much, man. We could put them in GOAT tier for now, and if we want to have a final GOAT tier, cool. But that's the Dream Team, bro. I don't need to yap to y'all, man.
I think in terms of impact, they're definitely the GOAT. I ain't gonna lie. Because in terms of globalizing the game, that team played a really big factor in that. In terms of competition, though, like in terms of who they were compared to some of the recent teams, in terms of who they faced as well. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was talking to an old guy a couple days ago, and he was talking about the 92 Dream Team. And he was talking about other players from other countries literally just asking for autographs from the Dream Team. Like, that is a factual thing that happened. And I don't know, like, it would be crazy if I saw, I don't know, Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Can you sign my arm?
LeBron, big fan. Like, come on, bro.
Curry,
like,
I shoot like you. Come on, gang. No, so, in terms of aura, for as the kids would say, and Unc would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, this probably is the most aura team here. I don't know if this is my greatest team of all time, but I'm going to put it in GOAT tier for now because, I mean, duh. But when we inevitably decide to rank the best one, comment below predictions we have. I don't know if they win. Let's just leave it at that.
Who was even the best player on this team? I'm looking at these stats now.
That's the thing. Chuck was cooking. Chuck, honestly, it might gotta be Chuck. By the way, for anybody that's looking at these numbers, oh, what mid? No 20 points. It's Olympic basketball. I understand. I said what I said about Mitch Richmond earlier, but what I said about Mitch Richmond wasn't like you scrub. It was just like 8-point Mitch Richmond isn't moving me. But like Charles Barkley was going to be insane. Chris Mullin was going to be a good player on the team as well. Man, come on, bro. I don't need to do this.
I'm looking at these numbers, man. If this was happening in 2024, y'all be changing y'all rankings.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dumb as fuck, bro. Y'all trying to do that now, by the way. Dumb as fuck. when LeBron and KD are out there, they just they
Ugh.
just separate themselves from the crowd. Oh my god! I told y'all he's been top 4 this whole time. Like, all right, bro.
Hey, nah, the people that are trying to push that agenda that LeBron's still number 1. Hey, I'm not even doing current rankings, man. It's just nice to see LeBron get buckets, man.
Yeah, man. I'm saying, can we just enjoy the buckets? Like, God, it's the summer. Enjoy the game.
I'm saying, bro, but we'll talk about them more when we get there, man.
Next up, we have the 1996 team. Honestly, a team that doesn't really get talked about enough, primarily because the 92 Dream Team was just like that. I ain't gonna lie. But looking at this team, though, pretty calm. Hakeem, David Robinson, Gary Payton, the leader of Team USA, Charles Barkley, is back. You do have Bozo Malone on here. Boo. But he was on the last team. Penny Hardaway, Reggie Miller, Scottie Pippen, Shaq. A lot of crazy bigs. Oh my, yo. The bigs on this.
Yeah, it's
God
Rookie
damn.
O'Neal, but it's still Shaq, man. And trust me, ain't nobody had much for him even that early in his career. For me, and you have 9-point a game, Mitch Richmond. For me though, I'm gonna say clearly a step below the Dream Team. I think that's very fair. The question is if it's two
Are
steps.
they?
Yeah.
In terms of talent?
I don't think they have the okay, well, fuck, because everybody's great on this goddamn list. So let me be clear. I think there's like levels to it. I don't think they have enough, like the combination of size. I understand Penny's taller, but in general, I don't think their size matches like the perimeter shot creation, I guess I want to say.
So you're talking about fit, because I'm talking about just straight names.
Oh, straight names, they got it. But yeah, I'm talking about fit. I think the other team, I think the Dream Team, if we were to go back, fucking glove, like what? And like you could put that Dream Team in the modern era, in the era they were in older eras. That team is like one of the best fits I've seen in Team USA history. This team, while definitely are just great talent, so of course they're going to get along and win games. They went undefeated. I think the other team is just a bit better there.
Yeah, the other team fits a little better. I think this team is kind of lacking like dominant wing play.
Exactly.
Shout out to Scottie Pippen, but he's looking like the best wing on this team. But in terms of the names, though, I ain't gonna lie. Like if we were to stack these names up and like who has the most like high ranked players or whatever, bro, D-Rob, Chuck, Hakeem, Shaquille O'Neal, John Stockton, Karl Malone on the same team. I mean, 92 got a lot
Yeah,
of
I'm about
names
to
too.
say, hold on now. I don't want you to get cooked. So I'm going to remind you, they got Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Scotty's there, Chuck's still there. The only thing that's nuking them is Christian Laettner, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
That Dream Team, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I was like, yo, that Dream Team is crazy, man.
Yeah, 96 team. Y'all were tough.
Y'all tough. Yeah, tough team.
Next up, we have the 2000 team, turn of the century team. Did this team go gold? Okay, they went gold. You got Kevin Garnett on this team is probably the best player. Ray Allen, Gary Payton, Jason Kidd, Alonzo Mourning, Tim Hardaway, Vince Carter. Oh yeah, this was the Olympics where Vince Carter jumped over the dude.
It is that one. Okay. Had to say it for the casual like me there because I wouldn't know. At this point, I think Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen are relatively like 2-3 years in their career. 4 maybe for KG. They're pretty good. I don't think they're in their primes though. So that's what holds back this team for me. I think literally nobody here but like Alonzo and Allen Houston, I suppose, are in their prime. Or GP, but GP, come on, bro. Like he at that point. so like, yeah, I don't think anybody there is like 100% in their prime. I'm gonna double check on Gary Payton right now. And then even then Gary Payton, he was there for defensive purposes more than putting the ball in the basket. And I actually think that's the issue with this team, scoring the basketball. So I would say compared to other Team USA teams, my God. So I would say for me, this is like mid.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was trying to look it up if there was an exact reason as to why this team is so lackluster, with all due respect. But in terms of like superstar play, there's not a lot. Like Tim Duncan, which he wasn't on a future iteration of Team USA, isn't on this team. Shaq, this was peak Shaq. He wasn't on this team. Jordan retired, so that's fair. But for me, I'm putting this in mid.
Yeah, I have mid. I think they're still better than them early iterations of Team USA where they literally just threw out whoever the fuck out there. But, ooh.
I'm going to keep it on.
We might have to look. No.
We might have to look back at that '84 team because they got some really good college dudes on there.
Yeah, man. I'm about to say I don't want to get disrespectful, man, because like rookie MJ or college MJ versus like 4-year KG. I don't want to be that guy, but it's like,
Now, mind you, this is the summer before like MJ came into the league as a rookie and averaged 29. So that's really a 29 point per game score if I'm gonna keep it a stat. This team is cheeks, bro. This team is cheeks. Hold on. Chris Mullin, Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing, Sam Perkins. Okay, there's a big drop off. There is a big drop off.
Yeah, because it's like Wayman Tisdale, right?
Yeah, no, like John Koncak, Joe Klein, Steve Alfred.
Yeah,
okay.
I say they better.
Okay.
Yo,
I just seen a lot of mid, man.
Hey, man.
Man.
How many years is Kid at this point, too? Kid has got to be relatively new to the league. 5 years. Because he's drafted. Oh, maybe he's drafted in 94, right? Let me double check. Okay, so you had Kid averaging like top 11 in MVP conversations, averaging 14 and 10. Still was known as Asen Kid at that point in time.
Yeah, they're mid. Next up, we have the 2004 team. 5-3. God.
Ooh. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Loser tax is here. And maybe we're patriotic, or maybe we're being objective. Most of these teams we've ranked thus far, fuck most. All of these teams have had like one loss max. 5-3 is crazy, Yang.
Yeah, this is crazy because I'm looking at the talent on this roster and it's pretty calm. Yeah. Even though Melo, D Wade, and Bron are like rookies, AI, Tim Duncan, Amari, Melo, D Wade, and Bron are still Melo, D Wade, and Bron. I ain't gonna lie. And it's not like you're asking them to carry a team. Sean Marion's still on the team.
Yeah, but I guess this is gonna be a weird goalpost move. I'm looking at the numbers for these players during the Olympics, and it makes sense. Allen Iverson was shooting 37% from the field. Dwayne Wade was shooting 38% from the field. Richard Jefferson shooting 32% from the field. Carmelo Anthony shooting 25% from the field. Emeka Okafor, like literally, they just played bad. Even Stephon Marbury that had 9 shots a game, 42%. Really, if your name wasn't Tim Duncan, Sean Marion, and Lamar Odom, we couldn't trust you with the ball in your hand. Or LeBron James, fair enough. We couldn't trust you with the ball in your hand. Shout out to Boozer for pitching in as well. And Mari Stoudemire as well. But your bigs, yeah, I'm not going to lie. This team's guard play was dog shit. Just like performance-wise. Name-wise, for sure. And it's no slanders to your glorious Kings, AI and Wade. They just played bad. I'm going to have to put them in at least trash tier. They played that bad.
If we're looking at the team that literally caused Team USA to go into panic mode, yeah.
Like, they played bad, like, objectively speaking.
Because I think even 92, I understand they started sending NBA teams, but that may have been, like, just a rule change thing or, we're trying to globalize the game or something. These motherfuckers, 5-3? What are we doing? So, nah, this team is trash. This team is ass.
It has to go to trash. To give you guys the headline stat for anyone will actually hear, the other teams we rank combined only have 1 loss. The only other loss is 88. Nobody else has lost a game. These niggas lost 3.
3 is crazy. I thought they just lost to Argentina, man. But
no, bro. That's wild.
Next up, we have the 2008 team, the Redeem Team, featuring Kobe, Wade, Dwight, LeBron, Melo, Bosh, Chris Paul, Darren Williams when he was in the best point guard conversations, God, yeah. J Kidd, Carlos Boozer, the Rock of Team USA looks like. Just always fucking there, man. Tayshaun Prince is there. Derek White.
Tayshaun Prince.
Yeah. And Michael Redd. Don't forget about Michael Redd now.
Big Red, never the little one, even though he weren't that good in the Olympics. But I'm not gonna lie, we ain't gotta do too much. This is that version of LeBron James. This is that version of Dwayne Wade, that version of Kobe Bryant. They were in their prime. Any offensive issue you had, this team was too good defensively. On top of just those names, I mean, even the other guys, Chris Paul, Chris Bosh, Dwight Howard, again, at that point in time, Darren Williams was what the fuck good. So, man, I don't need to do too much. The Redeem Team lived up to its name. This is definitely, it's named the Redeem Team because of its predecessor, but we know the team that's compared to. Put it in the GOAT.
I ain't gonna lie. And this is definitely me being a 2000s kid bias. Yeah, nah, that team is.
Ooh. Oh, you got them stomping already? You're supposed to wait to the end.
Nah, bruh.
We'll see, man. I ain't gonna say mine yet, man. But hey, it's a conversation for a reason.
On the same team,
yeah,
bruh?
yeah. If we're not just looking at the Olympic numbers and looking at them from like a basketball comparison to what they did in the NBA, oh my God, this team, like, you score. What these niggas literally could run Wade at the 1 and just have Braun facilitate at the wing. So you could literally run Wade, Kobe, Braun, Bosh, Dwight, and just say nobody scores here. Or you bench Wade and you put in what's his name, Chris Paul. Or you put Chris Paul, Wade, Kobe, Braun at the 4, Dwight. Man, everyone on this team can play with each other. Literally, there's no bad fit on this team, bro. Now, if you think Michael Redd fucking sucks, go for it. You think Tayshaun Prince fucking sucks, go for it. But they don't need to play. My God.
The only thing you can really point at this team and say it's a weakness is probably shooting, like elite shooting.
Yeah, elite shooting for sure. That's not a probably. That's true.
But I don't think you need that. But next up, we have the 2012 team.
A lot of people's favorite, apparently. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But like a lot of people like 2012.
Kobe, they still had Braun. They still had Chris Paul. Melo was still on this team. The biggest new gen additions to this team was definitely Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
James Harden, Russell Westbrook, the OKC trio. You have Anthony Davis. He was like the college pick of this draft, of this team, excuse me. D. Will still on this team as well. Kevin Love. What do you think about this team, man?
So this team, weirdly enough, and I guess I'm not moving the goalposts anymore. I've brought it up like 4 straight times now. In the Olympics, this team played one of the best. Like in the Olympics, this team was scary efficient. Like my Lord. I think the only hiccup was Darren. Melo was like the guy, like the gold medal guy, but then you have Kevin Durant, who's averaging 19 on 48-52 as I'm looking at right now. LeBron was fucking LeBron, shocker, right? Kobe was still Kobe. This team, again, I'm shocked that so many people talk about this team, but looking at it, I'm not surprised as to why. I mean, the Hype Beast trio, you have some of the nostalgia guys from last year's team and everything in between. This team is damn good. I can't ignore it from just a talent perspective. I'd probably say it got to be in the conversation of GOAT. I don't want to just throw too many teams in there, but I can't ignore it that it's in the convo. But if you want to tax them, let's hear you out.
I think they're tough. I just don't think there's anything like crazy about this. Obviously, they still went 8-0. They still got the gold. But in terms of like generational, one of a kind ass team, there really isn't anything crazy about this team. I just think this is a stacked Team USA roster that won gold. Yes, they played well, but in terms of like, even if we're looking at what the NBA players were at that time in their NBA career, like we're looking at a young KD, young Russ, young Harden. Kobe's on the tail end of his career.
Yeah, Kobe, I know in 2012, one of my favorite seasons was his 12-13 year, or was it 11-12? No, 12-13 year. Yeah. So the following year, Kobe just gets a Zenkai boost, right? But overall, and speaking of Kobe, if there's one difference, is you could even say it declines with Kobe. The defense on this team is substantially worse than last year's. Substantially worse. And B-Souls brings up the big man play. I understand Anthony Davis is our guy, or at least my guy, but I ain't going to say AD curb stomps fucking prime Dwight and Chris Bosh and who the fuck else they had on the team, even though Kevin Love's a nice addition, but then that would just add on to the defensive thing. So you have to play Tyson Chandler a ton to make up for that. Yeah, I'd say they're high tough, maybe in the conversation of GOAT, because I don't want to act like they're not, like, I don't want to act like they get swept by the dream team or the redeem team, but I don't think I would ever pick them to beat them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and in terms of, again, like significance to the program or like basketball, you can say something about 92 and 2008. 2012 was just honestly a 96. They are literally just a 96 to the 92. So
they damn good though. And like I said to start it off, if you wanted to just go strictly production, this may be the most productive team on the list.
Next up, we have the 2016 team. The main thing I remember about this team is that 2K was pushing the fuck out of this team.
Yeah, 2K was pushing it because it wasn't the names you wished it was on, for sure.
Yeah, man. They got KD. They still got Yo, I'm looking at KD's 3-point percentages.
God, yo.
He's shooting like 56.
Can we say this? Micro spoiler to how B-Souls feels about 2024, but I've been saying this, yo. If you just put KD in a situation where that nigga can say, fuck it, I'm scoring the ball, oh, God.
Yeah, bro. Because when we talk about KD, it's in the realm of like number one option. You know, he got to play make, defense. Like on this specific team, you ask KD to get buckets and buckets only. Fuck that playmaking. Fuck that gravity shit. Get buckets and you can't help. It's cooked, bro. It's cooked, man. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh. Top 3 scorer of all time, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all are quick to do like the Paul George, Kyrie Irving stuff one-on-one. I'm shocked. And people do mention KD, but I'm shocked that KD's not the runaway number one guy. I am shocked. Man, my God.
Yeah, but yeah, they got KD on this team. They still got Olympic Melo, even though I'm looking at these stats. They got DeMarcus Cousins on this team, Klay Thompson, Kyrie, Paul George, Draymond, Harrison Barnes, Jimmy Butler, DeMar DeRozan.
This team, for me, we're starting at mid. I don't think it's tough. I know some of those names are nostalgic, but this team doesn't fit. I'm just going to be honest. This team isn't the best fit. You have some lineups that can work. Again, they're all great talents. But when I'm looking at these names, like I wouldn't have like a Kyle Lowry and a Kyrie Irving and what's his name? Like when I'm thinking, because Kyrie and Kyle Lowry aren't the problem. So let me X that out exactly. But like when I'm thinking of like the wing rotation of Paul George, Jimmy Butler, KD, cool. Then you got Harrison Barnes and DeMar DeRozan there. And I don't want to slander DeMar too much because DeMar's not ass. But, like, then spacing is the issue. But then your bigs are Draymond Green and Boogie and, oh, shit, that's it? Oh, DeAndre Jordan. So then it's like, do you want to sacrifice the spacing or do you want to sacrifice the defense? Now, the playmaking on the team is another thing. Cool at best. You have Draymond Green, who might be the best playmaker in the season, or Kyrie. Probably got to go Kyrie just for point guard sake. But yeah, playmaking is sus. Lineups to me are sus. I know I didn't explain it the best. Melo performance-wise wasn't as good as he typically is. Yeah, I got to say it's mid.
Yeah, I'm gonna tax this team just because of like what it could have / should have been if the players who really should have made this team like tried out, or I don't know, because I'm just thinking about who was peaking at this time.
Oh my
LeBron,
God, 2016?
Curry, Harden, Russ are nowhere to be found on this team. So I don't know, bro. Chris Paul was still peak at this time too. Let me just add him on there.
Replace Kyle Lowry with Curry or Chris Paul, probably Curry. You replace Harrison Barnes with anybody. It's like, nah. Shit, who was a good wing at this point in time? They got a good amount of the wings, to be fair.
I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. Put Tim Duncan in there instead of DeAndre Jordan. At this point.
Yeah.
Like if we're just talking about fuck age, fuck what just happened in the season prior, like what this team should have been. Nah, bro. Blake too?
Oh yeah. I'm trying to go back to the seasons right now just to get some names because I'm just struggling to name names right now. But obviously LeBron James. You know, where's James Harden? Where's Dame, who's a name if you wanted to really stretch the point guard position out a little bit, pause if needed. Anthony Davis isn't here.
Oh yeah, this is starting to peak AD too.
Yeah, because this is the AD that was about to start averaging 50 with Boogie real soon. Nah, yeah, they trolling.
I think this was the start of like Team USA being a little bit too complacent on we don't really gotta send our best guys out there to win gold. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like that, man.
They even hold the wing. Fuck Kawhi Leonard. take out Harrison Barnes for Kawhi Leonard. Oh my God.
Yeah, nah. This team is mid, man. This is the start of the troll. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you're trolling.
Next up, we have 2020. Now, technically, this is 2021 because this was the COVID year, I believe. So, if there is one year where I'm like, all right, if you don't want to play, okay, you can stay home. Fine. I guess.
Do your job, like, nah.
This team is being led by Kevin Durant, still putting up crazy numbers. I know they went down from 50% to 38%, but nah, KD still KD. Second best player on this team, the guy who got 0 minutes against Serbia, JT with the 15 points a game. They got D-Book, they got Dame, Draymond, Drew, Jeremy Grant, Keldon Johnson, JaVale McGee.
Yeah, JaVale McGee in 2020. Man, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I like the only reason I'm not gonna tax is because COVID. But in terms of the team anyway, these niggas is just buckets in Drew and Bam. They like these niggas is gone there. Do whatever, and if we need to get some stops, all right, fuck it. We'll run JaVale, Dre, Drew for 5 minutes. Like what the fuck? I mean, my bad. I said JaVale, Bam, Dre, and Drew for 5 minutes. These niggas really was just out there to have fun. They're kind of undersized too. I'd actually say so. Yeah, they got some size, but overall, they pretty short team. So a bunch of 6'5" guys outside of playing Tatum at bigger positions. And even Tatum, as like Tatum would become a guy that cares about rebounding OD and cares about defense even more than he did. Yo,
This was Buckets Tatum.
Yeah, this is Buckets Tatum.
Yeah.
So this team, like Jason Tatum, don't let the name fool you. At this point in time, this team defensively is a troll. So I'm going to call it mid.
I don't think the name is fooling anyone, at least our comment section.
Oh, yeah, shit. Yeah.
Most hated player in the league, chat. It's cool.
Hey, I'm for. Hey, comment below if y'all who the most hated player in the league is to you, man. We've been discussing this lately. It's probably Tatum.
It's either trash or mid. You said mid?
I said mid because I do think they get more buckets than the teams below them. But let me look at 04 again.
Nah, 5-3, bro. Nah.
Oh yeah, they are 5-3. Yeah, 5-3. 5-3. You stay down there. Yeah, I think literally, and this is accurate to like how we viewed these teams, by the way. If you see, this is a nostalgia carrying them from not being trash. Voice crack, crazy. But at this point in time, we were looking at Team USA like, bro, just send your best players. In 2000, bro, just send your best players. 2016, bro, just send your best players. 2020, same thing.
And next up, we have what I'm gonna call the Noah Lyles team. This team is sponsored by Noah Lyles.
Yo, why does he? Look, I don't even know the dude. Why does he have like a hate boner for the NBA? What the fuck? He spoke on him again, didn't he?
Yeah,
Like what? Who asked? Literally, who asked? I don't know if buddy's him in the track verse. Track niggas. Yeah, track niggas. Let us know if he's him. That's what's up. Like, power to you. It's really no hate out of this. But like, why the fuck he keep dissing the NBA?
Yeah. Now, when I did find out he was a him, though, at the very least, it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, like some mid-ass.
It wasn't some mid motherfucker talking crazy. At least he's a bucket.
This team is being led by a bunch of unks. I ain't gonna lie. We got Steph Curry. We still got KD. We got Bron. Is AD a unk at this point? 31?
Nah, he getting there. He talking about nephew a lot.
AD, Joel Embiid, Drew Holiday, Tyrese Halliburton, D-Book, Bam, JT, and Derek White. This was Kawhi Leonard prior to Kawhi Leonard stepping down, and Derek White was his replacement. Very controversial. How do you feel about the 24 team, man?
The 24 team. So I don't have their numbers readily at this moment in time. I have some like certain things. Oh no, I actually do get.
They've only played one like real game though.
Yeah. So, but even then, yeah, it's a game. So we do unfortunately have to go off of pure talent here. When I'm looking at this roster, I mean, team fit is a thing. If anything, team fit is something that's been controversial about it when they made picks like Derek White and Drew Holiday over Jaylen Brown, for example, because the whole thing was to make sure that the team works together. So I don't have an issue with the fit. I think they let the lemon make lemonade. Hey, gang, Steph Curry and LeBron on the court together. Deal with it. I think they let the lemon make lemonade. Hey, Curry's taking a break. Now it's LeBron and KD. Deal with it. So, and even defensively, Bam and AD, what the fuck do you do? what the hell do you do down there? So I love this team schematically. I love how the team fits together. The one question about them, to be honest, is just like when they're going against the younger prime versions of themselves, how do they stack up? Because like LeBron going against better Bron, KD going against better KD, like how does that happen? But this team fits together better. So, like, maybe this is recency bias of hella controversial. I think it's in this conversation to be the GOAT. By design, the narrative even fits. Their whole thing is getting the get back for stop playing with us. But I don't know if they would beat the other two teams.
I think what this team shows is, like, if Team USA really wanted to send out their best, what that looks like for real. And I understand, again, JT got joked on for not getting any minutes, understandably, because that is crazy. But I do think it really speaks to the talent on this team that you can even make a remote case to not play Jason Tatum in a game. You know what I'm saying? I don't think in any other year that happens. So when everyone is being sent overseas, nah, this team got it. In terms of top end talent too, I understand we're talking about, you know, old Curry, old LeBron, and old KD, but I still just mentioned 3 top 10 players at the end of the day.
Thank you. Like, oh my God. And if you don't like that, Anthony Edwards is a new name for you. Joel Embiid, granted, some of you guys don't think belongs here, and he's not playing well right now, but should is on here as well. So whether you're a next gen name or a current gen name, you got at least 4 of your top 10.
Yeah, JT is in a lot of y'all top 10s too. So in terms of like how many top 10 players are on the same team in the NBA, even with overseas talent, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
minimum. And then like the names
7.
you skipped over, that's what I'm saying. The names you skipped over would replace them if they're not there. Like it's not that you missed the names. Like if some of you are looking at the overlay, he skipped over Anthony Edwards and who was up top? He skipped over Anthony Edwards and Devin Booker. Y'all would replace those names if you were like, no, so you're tripping. Who's better than who's better than Curry right now? Anthony Edwards or some shit. So like literally, you got 6. You got 6 of the 10. They play together. They fit together. Again, I'm doing a lot to not put them in GOAT because they just work and it makes sense because narratively speaking, this would be the 3rd team in Olympic history for the past couple of years now, or really ever, that Team USA was based upon, all right, stop playing with us. Literally, it's the 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm going to say tough minimum. I don't think they're better than 08 or 92 in terms of like significance, but they definitely got the narrative point over 2012 and 96. Talent-wise, I think they're closer to GOAT than tough. Hey, man. Hey.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm comfortable with this. I don't even think, to be honest, we have to do the fake review. I think this is like probably the least toxic comment section we'll have. I think this is just objectively true. I'm not going to lie. Like, unless you really are high on, what's one of them teams we put in mid? You got to be high on the 16 team, probably. Got to be high on 16. But outside of that,
some people might put 12 in GOAT.
Yeah, some people are going to put 12 in GOAT. Fuck Mike. But I just don't think they're deep. They just don't play defense for me, bro. And I care about that shit, especially when you're playing players that you don't necessarily have the biggest scouting report on, players that are going to slow the game down. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, let alone did you see today, no 20-point game scorers across the board, dog. The game is slower. It's slowed. For whatever reason being, it's the rules, but for whatever reason being, the games aren't these bucket games. So you got to be like a special level of buckets. And granted, 2012 was, and that's why they're so high. But I think if we were to place 2012 against 2024, for example, getting smacked. And I think even Souls would agree with that. Rookie Harden, not rookie, but like young Russ, young Harden, all them other guys, they getting locked up by these boys, respectfully.
Yeah. I will say this relative to the world, though, like dominance-wise.
Oh, 2012. Oh, yeah, 2012. Got it.
No, I'm talking about 24. I'm going to keep it a whole stack. And maybe, hey, they still got a chance to go undefeated, obviously. But in terms of one team getting them for one game of 40-minute games, this team is vulnerable.
2024 has to easily be the most vulnerable one. This is the year where we mentioned 6 of the 10, and that has to be on Team USA, which again is very good. But there's a reason we ain't say 8 of the 10. There's a reason we ain't say 9 of the 10. There's a reason we ain't say 10 of the 10 or even 7. Nigga, Jokic is out there. Luka's out there. SGA is out there. So, and you could have an argument that all 3 of them are the 3 best in the league, and we shouldn't even have Joel on the team. So, nah, for sure, 2024 is easily the most vulnerable. And if that's a criteria, then sure, they have to get taxed. I don't think that is, but comment below if you think that is. For sure, they have to go a tier below.
Yeah. Luka's not out there, by the way, but Giannis is.
Oh, oops.
Who the fuck? My bad.
Real quick, you doubling down on Redeem being your GOAT?
Yeah.
I'm thinking if these 3 teams were to play each other, shit, man, Dream Team kind of cold.
Let me ask you this, Sage. GOAT Team USA player, now that we looked at everything.
GOAT USA player, we talking Chuck, KD.
I think we snubbing Bron from this.
Kobe. Yeah, hold on. Chuck, KD, Kobe, Bron. Gotta be one of them 4.
If you had to put a pin on it.
Shit. I mean, Bron's such a corny answer, but it might be Bron. Bron's a corny answer, but it might be Bron.
So Bron was there, 04, 08, 12, 24. So that's 4 years. KD was there 24, 20, 16, and 12. Kobe was there 08, 12. Melo was there 04, 08, 12, 16.
Yeah, Melo's the guy that's synonymous with the Olympics in terms of like getting the Zenkai boost, Metal Melo, if you will, or whatever, but I don't think he was the best player there. Yeah, Kobe got to be out just for longevity purposes, which is fair. I got to go KD, Bron, Chuck, though, because Chuck was head honcho of his teams. and putting the ball in the basket at like 70 clips. But KD's been. I think I gotta go. I think fuck. Because KD, when he's just allowed to score before y'all kill me, if you just tell Kevin Durant to score the ball, so I don't like. I'm tempted to say Kevin Durant because like all you gotta do is tell that nigga to score. He gonna do it.
I'm gonna say KD, to be honest.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like you are telling Kevin Durant, hey, just get buckets, twin. Okay, hey, that's his role, bro.
And on top of that, he shows up like regardless of what the fuck is going on. Redeem team, everyone play like he showed up in 16 and 20 when like everyone else didn't. So I'm gonna give it a KD, man. GOAT Team USA player.
This gonna get us cooked because for the million, nobody in this moon would argue that Kevin Durant is just better than LeBron James at basketball in their primes, unless you were alive during those days because it was happening for some reason. But no, LeBron in his prime is obviously better than Kevin Durant. But we're talking about just Team USA hoops, bro. Nigga. Yeah, like that's just the role for Kevin Durant. It's kind of cheating. You LeBron fans, to be honest, it's kind of Mickey. We're putting Kevin Durant in the perfect possible situation, literally.
With that being said, let us know what y'all think about this list. Let us know what y'all think about the Olympics so far. Y'all excited, or is it just another year of Team USA getting gold and we just keep it pushing? I don't know. With that being said, watch this video right here if you haven't already, and we're out of here, man. Peace.
And I'm proud to be an American.